Those who return previously, please write down again. Okay, I hope that your attendance giving is done, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so who is the seer? Is there any change of name of seer?
Assalamualaikum, sir. I am Captain Prime, sir. Right now appointed as the seer, sir. There is no addition, no one else right now yet, sir.
Okay, so for both section.
Sir, right, sir.
Okay, so two things. First one is in Google Classroom. As I have seen, only 61 students joins there. How many in total students in your class?
Sir, yesterday we got the list, sir. Total number of student is 109, sir.
109. Okay, so then
Many of them maybe, sir, maybe newly admitted or migrated, sir. So maybe they will
anyway,
be joining, sir.
okay, no problem. So please request them or give them instructions so that everyone must join in Google Classroom. I have sent one Google Classroom ID to you, right?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, please circulate this ID to everyone again, and everyone must join in this ID. Okay, only 61 still. So everyone, if it is 109, so in Google Classroom also the total student list of the students should be counted as 109. Okay,
Sir, understood,
and
sir.
please requesting to you, all of you, do not join with 2 or more Google ID. uh, one student, one Google ID should be there. Okay, another thing is you are writing here the your roll number and name, but you already divided into 2 sections, right?
Yes, sir.
And maybe the attendance will be given from now on by section also. Have you understood? So it is better to write down in section. Okay, so how you will write then? You should write your roll number and then name, and then lastly you should write the section. Is it named as section A and section B or any other way?
Section
Sir,
A
A
and
and B.
section B.
Section A and B. So those who are from section A, they should write their name and I with section A, and those who are from section B, they should write section B. Okay, everyone, please repeat it again. The attendance. Everyone, nobody should left from writing their roll number, name, and section.
Sir, from where I get my section?
You will get from your section from the department, CSC department. Okay, as few of you still didn't change the name in participant list. Anindita Saha, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you got roll number?
Yes, sir. I collected.
Okay, so have you changed already the participant list, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh, let me see. No, your name, as I have seen here, no roll number written with your name.
Okay, sir. I'm
Not in
correcting
the
it.
chat box. I am asking in the participant list. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. With your roll number. Okay. And for chat box, because your this roll number will be given attendance from now on as section wise. That's why I am asking you to write down giving name with section mentioning. About fire tablet, is it your original name or it's just the instrument name?
Sir, I'm Jason Mustafa, sir. It's my instrument name.
Okay, can you please change the name with your roll number and name?
Yes, sir. I'm going
Imran. Imran.
Yes, sir.
So please, all of you who didn't include the roll number with your name, please include the roll number with your name also. Okay, and
Yes.
write down the proper name. Okay, everyone, please write down the roll number and proper name in participant list. Participant list. Please rename it. In the participant list. Okay, please. Sejuti Das. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you change your name? Renaming in the participant list. Okay. And
Okay, sir.
another,
Okay,
okay.
sir.
Shahrin Rabah, are you here?
Yes, sir. I'm changing it, sir.
Okay, please. Thank you. So I hope all of you has done this one. So please next time join with your roll number first and then name. You should join with like this in the participant as a participant, and then later on you should write your roll number, name and section in the chat box as attendance. Share.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because it is a long list become right from the starting. Everyone of you actually writing the roll number, start writing, and then I ask you to stop again, and then I ask you to write down again, and then I ask you to repeat it again. So it become long list. Okay. For today only, please collect the absentee list. Have you understood?
Sir, understood, sir.
Section wise.
Sir, yes, sir.
For today only, absentee list, and from next onward, I will ask you to write down the roll number at the definite time, okay, in a definite manner, so that I can get the roll number in proper way or regular way. So collect the absentee list only, that will be enough for me, okay. And then please you can send to Google or Google Classroom, or you can send to my cell phone number as text message. Section wise you should collect, okay. So what you will do, you just ask the absentee person to the to your group, and those who are absent, they may respond.
Sir, understood.
Okay. But I have also the information, so please be careful about this one also. Okay. So if you have any question right now. Okay, as I understood that you already got the city and midterm schedule, right?
No, sir.
Not yet. Okay, I have got one that is maybe the drafted version, most probably. So when it will be finalized, maybe it will be given to you. So around next month or second week of the next month, there will be first chemistry city exam. Okay, as I have seen in the draft version. So second week or something like this. So I hope that Professor Jabbar sir told about anything about the city to you, discuss about the city.
No, sir.
Okay, so I will discuss with sir also, but most probably I will take the first city. Okay, so the syllabus is actually continuing. Whatever syllabus we could finish before that city, we'll give as syllabus for that city. Okay. How many of you migrated from another department to this department? Newly migrated? Approximate, if not exact.
I don't know the total numbers, but I migrated from the department.
Any idea? Okay, who is migrated from another department or from any other institute newly? This is first class or second class like this.
Sir, I am newly admitted.
Okay, Chaudhary Mahir, right?
Sir, I am also newly admitted.
Okay, Rabba, you couldn't rename your name still.
Sir, I just renamed it, but it couldn't show. I'm checking, sir.
Okay, anyway, but only two, right? I think that is not a big problem, but those.
I'm also newly admitted.
Okay, so then I could
I also
understand.
newly admitted.
I understood that many of you. Okay, so is this first class for you?
Sir, I'm also.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, so please collect the information related to this class, chemistry 101, from your friends. Be attached with your group, okay, as well as please join in Google Classroom immediately. I hope that materials you are getting from Professor Abdul Jabbar sir, and I will also upload very soon some of the materials in the Google Classroom. So you should visit both the Google Classroom of Professor Abdul Jabbar sir as well as the I have opened another Google Classroom that you should also visit that too. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And get the necessary information. If you have find any problem, then please consult with your G2 CR, or if you want to consult with me for any problem, then we can also discuss. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let's start our class. We have already completed few classes. Maybe it's 3 already completed, so it's number 4 class for section A. Okay, so the structure of atom we were actually discussing. Today is the third. Is it third class or fourth class? Anyway, no problem. So this is the topic we'll discuss today. If I show you the syllabus of Chem 102 Fundamentals of Chemistry to you again, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the concept of atomic structure, that is already done. Okay, different atom models, this is also done. Today we'll discuss the quantum theory and electronic configuration, and a small part of Heisenberg uncertainty principle. If possible, maybe today we will finish this chapter or next week. Okay, so have you got the syllabus, this one?
No, sir.
It's also not a big deal. We will provide the materials, all the materials, as well as I will try to provide the syllabus also. Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the structure of atom, this chapter, and the topic quantum numbers and electronic configuration. This is the topic name of that is chapter. So today we'll start this one, quantum numbers and electronic configuration. I hope you already have studied the quantum numbers, right, in HSC.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any idea? Let us review your previous knowledge. I hope that will be enough for you. What is quantum number? The definition maybe will be given in different book in different way, but more or less like this: to specify the position and energy of electron in an atom, right? There are 4 identification numbers. Those identification number are called quantum numbers, which fully describe an electron in an atom. Each one of those refers to the particular character. Is it the same like this in HSC also? Similar?
Yes, sir.
Not same. So specify position, energy. This is actually main thing. Also, there can be specification of magnetic property as well as spin. So you could include these two also. That means the position, energy, magnetic property, and spin of an electron in an atom. Okay. So there are 4 identification number. Those identification number are called quantum numbers, which fully describe an electron in an atom, right? So the quantum numbers actually describe the electron or properties of electron in an atom, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the quantum numbers are 4 in numbers, right? Principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number, and spin quantum number, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Principal quantum number also sometimes named as primary quantum number, but no, we will discuss as principal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number sometimes called as subsidiary quantum number, right? Sometimes it is also called secondary quantum number. Okay, but we will discuss as azimuthal quantum number if with the other names to if you know, that will be enough. Okay, and magnetic quantum number, that also can be discussed, sometimes named as orientation quantum number, and spin quantum number, mostly it always spin quantum number. Okay, so principal quantum number, if you write the other names also, that is okay, but I think if you discuss or if you memorize this four number name of this four quantum number, I hope that will be better. Okay, principal quantum number, anyone who can actually can be volunteer, just refresh our memory what was discussed in HSC. What is principal quantum number? As you have seen, the quantum number, principal quantum number, it is also given the symbol as n, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is symbolized as n, and n is the symbol of orbit in an atom, right?
Yes, sir. Main
Orbit in an atom, right?
Yes, sir.
Number of orbit in an atom. So if it is orbit, then what actually discussed in principal quantum number? To describe the orbit, you have to know how far the orbit from the nucleus, right?
Yes, sir.
And how much this orbit,
Have
how much energy this orbit has, right? This
Yes,
two is the main parameter of principal quantum number. Have you remember? So first one is the distance from the nucleus to the orbit, that is actually described by principal quantum number. Another one is described by principal quantum number is energy related to that orbit, right? You know that there are few orbits, for example, the first orbit, second orbit, third orbit, fourth orbit, like this, right? Every orbit has its own radius, right? The distance is not similar to each other. So this quantum number actually calculate or give the significance of the distance, and as well as same time it will give the total energy or energy level of that orbit. Okay, so if we just try to discuss this one, the main factor to determine the value of nucleus and electron attraction. So if the distance is lower, then nucleus and electron attraction will be higher. So it represents the average distance, right, as you've seen here. So with that distance, the energy also comes, and as well as the attraction you can also measure, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's related to each other, right?
Yes, sir.
From the distance, you can, if you calculate the distance, you can calculate the attraction between nucleus and electron, as well as you can calculate the energy of the electron, right? Okay, principal quantum number n can have non-zero, right? It will not be zero value, right? And it will be always positive value. It will be always integral value, like 1, 2, or 3, right? With increasing integral numbers to infinity. Though until now only 7, number 7, that means this 1 to 7 orbit has been discovered. Okay, and also K, L, M, N, O, P, Q are also used to designate the energy level with the n value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this number can also be replaced with this later to give the same information, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And it will be given, it should be actually 2n square, right? The principal quantum number, the number of electrons will be given by 2n square. This equation, this should be square, where n is the principal quantum number. So if you can have the principal quantum number 1, 2, 3, 4, which can also be replaced by KLMN, then you can get with 2n square. In number 1 orbit there will be 2, number 2 orbit there will be 8, number 3 orbit there will be 18 electron, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question? Follow. Any question? Okay, let's stop here again and then giving some try to convey some of the information again. We were actually trying to give the message to you from the day on, is that the attendance is very important, right? So some of you already missed some of the class, right? Those who are new, completely new, and those who are migrated from another department, those who couldn't uh, attend any class, please, if you not attend the number of required amount of class, then you will not be allowed to participate in final exam. Have you understood? So the hard work of the whole semester will be then just gone, because if you cannot participate the final exam, then you have to sit for final exam again. You have to take the class again. You have to sit for the city, midterm, and other exams. You have to attend the class again, and that will be kind of messed up for you. Have you understood? So if you have any problem regarding, for example, if you have health problem or other problem, then please come up with your problem and inform to your CR and G2, okay, G2 of the CSE department and CC if possible, and inform them about your problem, as well as inform to us, that means the instructor or the professor, right? So that we can be informed from you and we can give the attendance to you, or at least give the exemption to you in time. The time for exemption giving is very less, only 24 hours. Okay, for example, now is 10. If I uh, give attendance to you or absent to you within 24 hours, if I cannot, if you do not inform, then it will be done. That means you are absent. Once you are absent, it will be absent. There will be no change after that. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so please attend the class. Okay, try to be sincere in the class, be attentive in class. If you have serious problem, please inform the respective authority, G2, CC, or obviously you should inform the CR also. You have his cell phone number obviously, and you can call to us also. And if you have any problem, please you can send an application, okay, to the instructor, that I cannot attend this one, or I couldn't attend this class due to this problem. Okay, so if you send any application, then we can consider it, isn't it?
Sir, what will be the syllabus of for class test?
It will be given before the class test. Those who are completely new, okay, those who are completely new, they will be counted from the today's class. If it is the first class, you will be counted from today's class. If it is the second class, then if you miss one, then you will be counted one absent, then it will be started. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the syllabus will be given to you in time, no problem. Okay, I hope there is still 20 days to have the city one exam for you. So before time, maybe 1 week before, you will be given the syllabus to you. Okay.
Sir, how can we collect our books?
How many of you could collect the books still now? Anyone collected books from MIST library?
No, sir.
Nobody?
Yes, sir, I have collected.
Okay, so some of you have collected. How you have collected? Ashik or who
Sir,
said?
by going to the MIST library.
Okay, you
Having
are
presented.
yeah, you stay near to MIST.
Sir, I stay in Dhaka.
Okay, understood. So those who are close to MIST or staying in Dhaka or maybe near any cities, they can come and then collect the book from the MIST library. There are actually huge number of books in MIST library, very rich. So you can collect your book, whatever book you needed, you can collect. Okay, but if you are far away and due to the situation, if you cannot come, then you can uh, ask your friend to have give the soft copy, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you have any option, you can collect from your friends, near dear ones. Maybe they have these books. Okay. Still, if you cannot collect, you can Google it. There is a soft copy of Essentials of Physical Chemistry. Please write it down. Essentials of Physical Chemistry. That is written by Ball and Tully. It is, you can find in PDF format in the Google Classroom. You can find chapter wise, as well as you can find the whole book. Please download it.
Sir, can you please repeat the name and author name?
Essentials of Physical Chemistry.
Author name?
Author name Ball and Tully. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so you can download, just click in Google, you can download. It is just available. So if you download that one, 95% of your syllabus of this course will be given to, you can find from there. Okay, but still there is another option. The necessary, all the documents, all the materials will be uploaded by me also, as well as Professor Abdul Jabbar sir, to the Google Classroom. Maybe not as the book format, but you can download the book, obviously. But the necessary, all the materials for the syllabus, you will get from Google Classroom. Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hard copy always better. So if you could somehow collect hard copy from anywhere, that is good for you, but still all soft copy you will get, almost all soft copy. Okay,
Sir, I heard that.
again please.
Sir, I heard that MIST campus is currently off due to
Right,
COVID-19.
after maybe the Wednesday or the Thursday, it will be the lockdown will be, I think, withdrawn, right, as I have heard. So after that you can collect also, right? So you should consult with CC and G2 first. Should I come or no? If they said that okay, you can come, then you can come and then take your book from MST library.
How do we
Another,
join your Google Classroom?
yes, again please.
Sir, how do we join your Google Classroom?
Okay, your CR, are you here now? Okay, the
Yes, sir.
Google Classroom ID is given to CR. Okay, so you should join to both the Google Classroom ID, Professor Abdul Jabbar sir's Google Classroom ID as well as mine one.
Okay, sir.
Okay, with the ID you can easily join, but if you cannot, then please take help from your friends.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but necessary ID is given to your share. Okay, so any more question? What is the time now? Anyone can tell?
10:43 a.m.
Okay, so it's almost only the 7 minutes we have, so we can complete this azimuthal quantum number, and then we will stop here. Okay, for the principal quantum number, what is the main discussion part? Can anyone recall again? What actually discussed in principal quantum number?
The distance between orbit and nucleus and the energy of an orbit.
So basically about the orbit, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. How about azimuthal quantum number? Can anyone recall from HSC knowledge?
Sir, it describes the orbital.
Orbital, very good. Where the electron probability of getting the electron is the most, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if we go to this azimuthal quantum number, it is also called as subsidiary quantum number, right? It defines the shape of orbital occupied by the electron and angular momentum of the electrons. As you already told that it is discussed, this quantum number discussed about the orbitals, right? And if you as the principal quantum number, when we discuss the principal quantum number, we discuss the orbit, and related to orbit we have discussed the distance, we have discussed the energy, and also we have discussed the electron and nucleus attraction, right? In this case, because we will discuss the orbital, so what will be discussed? Different shape. So why the different shape will be? Can anyone tell?
Sir, because in those safe we can probably get the electron. The probability of getting electron is maximum. That's why we shape that in through orbital.
Very good. Okay, another thing is actually you know that different orbitals has different shape, right? For example, s orbital has round shape, right?
Yes, sir.
How about p orbital? It's kind
Hello,
of dumbbell shape, right?
Yes, sir.
That's why the shape is actually important to discuss anything about discussing anything. When discuss about the orbital, shape comes first. Have you understood? So
Yes.
when it is when the electron cloud you get as circular shape, then you can understand, okay, this is s orbital. Okay, when you get the dumbbell shape with some designated axis, then you can get p. When you get 5 degenerated shape of orbitals, then you can guess that, okay, this is d orbitals, right? Those different orbitals also called as energy subshell. Have you understood? And it will be 0 to n minus 1, right? The value of those azimuthal quantum numbers will be 0 to n minus 1. N is here principal quantum number, right? So these subshells also symbolized by letter SPDF, right? So when it's S, then if it is n equals to 1, then you will get only one value, that is 0. If it is P, then you get n equals to 1. When n equals to 1, L equals to 0, right? 0 and 1. So like this way, there will be multiple sets of number for SPDF, right? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Some representation is here. For example, n equals to 1, you get only s orbital. N equals to 2, you get s and p, right? There are actually different orientation of this figure with the 4 orbital. For example, the principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number, and spin quantum number will come up later. So for this one only, giving the some information about the azimuthal quantum number, right? When n equals to 3, you get s, p, and d, these 3 orbital. Okay. When n is 4, you get 4 different types of orbital, that is s, p, d, and f. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
If you one of your friend, his roll number is 6. He said that, sir, I cannot hear you.
Sir, I have a question.
Okay, please.
Orbitals and suborbits. SPDFs were sometimes referred to orbitals and sometimes they were referred to suborbits. So what should we call them? Should we call them suborbits or orbital? Can
Both
you
is
clear
right.
this
Both
concept?
is right. Anything you write, it's okay.
Then, sir, what should we call the magnetic quantum numbers? Px, Py, and Pz.
Yes.
So are those also orbitals?
Px, those are actually, no, those are actually or not orbital. Those are actually called degenerate orbital. The energy is same. Energy is same. Okay, for these degenerate orbital. So it is orbital obviously, but that will be called as degenerate orbital. Okay, px, py, pz will be called as degenerate orbital. Roll number 463 maybe. For last one is 63. He said that, sir, I cannot hear you. Okay, anyway, I think all of your friends can hear properly, right? So you have some microphone problem, or maybe the connection internet has got some problem. So please fix it. Another one said that, sir, how can we find the previous classes who are new today? You will get everything in Google Classroom. Okay, because you are migrating and some of you joined in Google Classroom, some of you didn't join, some of you maybe will be migrated to another another class again. That's why we actually delayed, and still to start the city, you have time, maybe 20 days around for chemistry. So you will get all the materials very soon in Google Classroom. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, is the Google Classroom section wise or
No, for now, we are not going to section wise. Every one of section A and section B should join in same Google Classroom for now. If there is a requirement to change this format, then we will ask you to request you to separate in section A and section B.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I want to stop here. If you have any more question, it's already 52, 10:52. Major Tahsin,
No, sir, no question.
are you here? Major Nusrat?
Sir, assalamu alaikum, sir.
Okay, please, this time, I think I do not want, I have not, actually, I do not have to remind you again, okay?
Sir.
At least join in class and give attendance, okay?
Right, sir.
And all of you, requesting you again, if you are not well aware about the situation, please be informed that again that the attendance will be taken as seriously, okay? So everyone must join. Who it's 88 or 89 students in this class right now. So those who are absent, please inform them so that they can also join in class. Otherwise, they will find themselves in difficulties before exam. Okay. So if you don't have any question, I want to conclude here. CR, please give me the attendance for today.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. You don't have to give the whole attendance, rather you should give the absentee list, and as soon as possible is better, because I have to give in the website also. Okay, thank you very much.
Sir, I need to collect it from the chat box, and I need to ask also them, sir. So it may take some time, sir.
No problem, but maybe the anytime today is okay, but as soon as possible is better for me.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, and can you collect from the chat box? How you can collect?
Sir, I need to actually follow the chat who all have written their names, sir.
So you have the document for this one, or you are taking picture?
Sir, I'm taking picture actually, sir. Then again, I need to compile with the whole list, sir. So
okay, it will be a difficult task for you. For at least today, please do this one. I hope from next onward we can make some mechanism so that it will be easier for us. Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. It's actually 5 minutes past. Hope to see you again, and then best of luck. Stay safe, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.